Welcome to our daily devotional series, The Daily Herald. I pray that these messages will come to you as an encouragement and a reminder to be heralds of the Lord daily. God bless you.
Angel of God's Presence, August 18. And we were like grasshoppers in our own sight, and so we were in their sight. Numbers 13:33.
And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. Revolt and open mutiny quickly followed, for Satan had full sway, and the people seemed bereft of reason. They cursed Moses and Aaron, forgetting that God hearkened to their wicked speeches, and that, enshrouded in the pillar of cloud, the angel of God's presence was witnessing their terrible outburst of wrath. In bitterness they cried, "Would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God that we had died in this wilderness." With the utterance of their discontent, their bitterness grew, until they began to reproach God, saying, "And wherefore hath the Lord brought us into this land, to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return to Egypt?" They said to one another, "Let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt." Cut to the heart by the rebellion of the people, feeling the enormity of their sin, Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. And again, Caleb and Joshua tried to reassure the people. Above the tempest of lamentation and rebellious grief, their clear, ringing voices were heard, saying, "The land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land, and give it us, the land which floweth with milk and honey. Only rebel ye not against the Lord. Neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not." But the congregation would not listen to the earnest entreaty. The unfaithful spies were loud in their denunciations of Joshua and Caleb, and the cry was raised to stone them. The insane mob seized missiles with which to slay these faithful men. They rushed forth with yells of madness, when suddenly the stones dropped from their hands, a hush fell upon them, and they shook with fear. God had interposed to check their murderous designs. The glory of his presence, like a flaming light, illuminated the tabernacle. A mightier one than they had revealed himself, and no one dared to continue his resistance. Further reflection. Have I ever grieved the Holy Spirit in a fit of rebellion? Has my anger ever stopped God's blessings from me?